I started Shonaquip because I really wanted to make a difference in the lives of people with disabilities, specifically children. I wanted to change people's perceptions that it is possible to have quality of life and to have a person with disabilities living in your family successfully as a contributing member of your family. So to do that, I needed to find tools to make that possible, and in South Africa there weren't any appropriate wheelchairs for children living in sort of rural or sandy and urban areas, and I thought if people had the right chair to sit up properly and not fall out of adult chairs, if they had a chair that could push over that rough ground, then they would be able to access school, go to church with their parents, go to the shops, just be part of that community in which they were born into. So I started designing and developing chairs that could provide postural support, that were easily adaptable and easily modified by government hospitals and therapists working in those centres, and also something that parents could understand and use and adjust to fit their lifestyle. And then from that work we started being able to impact government policy around the rights of children to education, access to buildings, the whole policy that supports disability. And the company's just slowly grown, I think, from being run in my garage with a friend after school to now employing 70 staff, 15 therapists, having branches throughout South Africa, and now ready to scale into Africa. So that's basically what we've done. Okay, in this desire to spread the quality of life of people with disabilities into other regions now, and really try and impact government policy in other countries and at other levels, we want to scale up our product design for export, for flat pack, and create duplicate models of what we do in other countries. So create wheelchair seating service hubs in Zimbabwe and Angola and Mozambique, wherever we want it, wherever the need is recognized, and employing people with disabilities to run and work in those services. And they themselves become advocates of change and change people's perceptions that disability is something separate and a charity issue, and it is actually part of everybody's life and should be part of what I want to build, which is an inclusive footprint, raising awareness around really the moral responsibility of people to accept disability as people with disabilities as part of their local communities, and see how being there can change the perceptions of what's possible, because people with disabilities can do a huge amount and add a huge amount of value to the communities they live in. It's just the way we perceive it has been so segregated and so negative. We need to pull all the wonderful jobs and projects and organizations together who are doing really amazing stuff and help drive it through at a faster rate. I think as we expand into Africa and increase our ability to deliver safe, appropriate wheelchairs to other regions, we're going to need people to help us with that process. And the way that could be will be very much determined by each country's need. So we might find that we need volunteers to help with setting up a seating service, to renovate a building, to help train and raise awareness for parents in the community. I'm not sure for each country. For instance, our first key objective is Zimbabwe, so I don't know what they're going to need. When we get there, we're going to find out, but having people volunteering their help, helping raising funds for our foundation to look at addressing the needs of kids with disabilities who don't have the right equipment, or just getting involved in research projects or raising awareness in their own communities. That would be great.